Well, good afternoon, chaps. It's Wednesday. Got a bit lost there for a second. Wednesday, back from London. Didn't make a complete tool of myself on the golf course. Played an absolute blinder, to be honest. Anyway, after 27 years, may I add. So, Kangoo out and ready to out the door, which is a cracker. So we're just cleaning that way. We were cleaning it. Looks like I need to give it another clean. That's not quite ready yet, but that's coming in about an hour's time. But before all that, Michelle and I are going to have another little chat, and we're going to chat about reviews, because we've cocked up. We have cocked up big time with reviews. Anyway, we'll chat about that in a second. But a little bit of a roundup after the video last week on Sunday. What were we going to get? Now we've got one. The 2.2 Freelander. This has done about 100 or so thousand miles. Full service history. Great price. A couple of little scuffs on the side. But it's Devon, isn't it? It's Devon. I'll probably get that sorted out because it's the only thing on the car, and the rest of the car's mint. So I'll do it some justice and get that sorted out. But we started getting the slightly riskier stuff in, slightly better margins. Well, the margins on these aren't as big. They're comfortable margin. You get a nice comfortable margin on this one. But they're good, reliable. Those 2.2 engines, they're very good workhorses if you treat them right. And that's been looked after. So service, needs a fresh service and an MOT, that sort of thing. So I'm going to head back in, go and see Michelle, and just there she is. So what, babes? Right, come this way. Right. I was just telling these chaps earlier on how we've cocked up with our reviews. But do you know
That's my fault.
Well, do you know what I'm going to say?
What?
How we have cocked up?
By just not asking for them?
No. No. What platform have we just left?
Auto Trader.
See. And where are all our reviews?
Auto Trader.
Auto Trader. And now where are all our reviews now?
Auto Trader.
No. They're gone.
And we lost them forever.
Well, unless we sign back up with Auto Trader. I know.
What we have? Oh, we have no access to our dashboard or anything.
No.
Oh, that's a bum. That is a bum.
Right, go. See ya. So, and also wave goodbye to our Auto Trader reviews. So.
They were great as well.
So, I suggest.
I need to get on it and chase up people.
No, but we need to get all our reviews onto Google. I don't think Google's going to go very far very soon, are they?
I don't know.
Well, why? So Google review. I had this conversation with a couple of dealers when we first started. I think it was with. It might have been on the Motor Trade Mentors, or was it with James, Clever Car Collection, something like that. Anyway, I think I asked the question: where to put the reviews? And I think everyone was saying, "Oh, Auto Trader, they count for a lot," and everything else like that. Well, they count for bugger all now. So, Google all the way. You look a bit sleepy.
No, I was just thinking about something else then, sorry.
What were you thinking
I
about?
was just thinking about yesterday.
What were you thinking about?
Well, I was just thinking about the whole thing.
You're not
Sorry.
with it.
Sorry.
Stay in the room.
I zoned out.
Stay in the room.
You were just being too fascinating.
You were thinking about me teeing off on the golf course, weren't you?
I wasn't actually.
Facebook. I don't mind Facebook reviews either. Mind you, Facebook. You remember the Grandland lady the Grandland lady that we had, who
Did
we
she?
were going to be taken to court and all that sort of stuff, she created a fake account
Yeah.
and then went onto our Facebook account and gave us a crap review.
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
think so.
Well, obviously she shouldn't be doing that, and really naughty people. So that's that.
But the reviews aren't as visible on Facebook as they used to be, are they?
They are, but I think
Oh, yeah.
Google review.
Oh no, we've got 0 reviews. Oh, that means when she wrote that bad review and I reported her for having a fake account.
You reported her as well.
Yeah.
Because I reported her as well. She's got double reported. Cute.
Yeah, so we got no reviews, Sam.
Have we not?
Got no reviews
Yes.
on Facebook. Yeah.
So we went to having some pretty fantastic reviews. And I think I actually did some screenshots of them, so
God.
we can put them on our site or
That's
something like that.
Remiss of us if we didn't.
And so we now need to sort of up the game with our Google reviews. That's the way it's going to go from now
Well,
on.
I asked the last incredibly happy customer, the iX20, to do a Car Gurus review, because if we've got 5 reviews on Car Gurus, we get like some kind of special sticker.
Okay, and then what happens when we end up leaving Car Gurus?
Yeah, Facebook and Google then.
Stay with it, Michelle.
Facebook and
Stay with
Google.
it. Stay with it. And how are we going to get those reviews? Well, previously we've been just sending them an email, but we also send them a bottle of wine, a bunch of flowers, and all that
Well,
sort
we
of stuff.
hand it over. And we got sent a box, didn't we, that some people buy in and gift to their purchasers.
I didn't like it. It was like a whole bunch of jelly babies. It was some disgusting air freshener.
Okay.
It was.
Okay, don't be too-
It was
don't be too mean.
No, easy. It was a can of coffee.
Jimmy's coffee.
It was a can of coffee. It was, and I'm like, if I received a car, all right, very nice to have that. I'd quite like some stuff for the car.
You just spent 13 grand and you want a can of coffee.
Yeah, I don't want a can of coffee and some jelly babies, please.
Yeah. You want a bottle of
beans.
wine.
Fuzzy right, I do.
Yeah, exactly.
I've-
So anyway,
I
so
want a
we're
bottle of
sticking
wine.
with our bottle of wine, a bunch of flowers, which costs less than that little box.
Yeah.
And then,
We-
you know how when you go to the supermarket and your favourite bottle of wine always has that little tag around it, win a trip to Paris or something?
What, the security tag?
Not that one. The paper tag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that around the neck, you know,
Yeah.
it hangs down. And then I said, why don't
See?
we, sorry, why don't we have our own with our own QR code? So when you give someone, here's a bottle of wine, and they go, oh my God, that's so sweet. And sometimes you give flowers and people go, oh, can I cry? That's when you go, oh, that's, you know, and when they get it home, on the tag is a QR code, and that's how they leave us a review. Hopefully when they've had a couple of glasses of wine.
That's if they get home.
That's the strategy.
That's if they get home.
Get them a little bit tipsy.
Well, fortunately, the warranty it gives them some recovery assistance as well,
I
so
know.
they will get home.
It is a bit funny when all our cars drive away with a bottle of wine in the bottle holder.
Yeah, they do. Wonder they like it.
People
They
love
like
it.
I like it. I mean, a lot of people give wine as a thank you when someone picks up a car. It's not a.
It's a currency, isn't it?
Yeah, but a little something. Yes, a little paper thing over the top. Here's a QR code. What a cracking bottle of wine! And don't you just love your car?
When you think of something fun to say on the little thing,
we'll work that one out. But collecting the reviews.
like, does your car make you feel fizzy or something?
Oh, Michelle. What? And give them a bottle of red?
Okay. Does your car make you feel full-bodied?
Does your car make you feel crisp and dry?
Oh!
Sorry.
You're feeling all South African now. You've had
No, I don't think that's going to work.
no.
No, but so collecting the reviews, I do you know what doesn't work? When they leave and go, oh, it'd be really lovely if you write a review, and they go, oh, did you know what? I don't normally write reviews, but I'm definitely going to write a review for you guys as soon as I get back home. And they've completely forgotten about it as soon as they get in the car.
Excuse me, might be a customer.
Oh, well, let's have a listen, shall we?
Hello, Michelle speaking.
Hello, Michelle speaking. Who is that, Michelle?
That was the petrol station, the very busy, high footfall petrol station in Dartington. And I went in there a year ago because they've got little advertising hoardings on their forecourt where
Right.
you drive in, which gets a lot of eyes on it. They're like A5 size.
Right.
And he says, they don't come up very often, but I'll write a number down. Nearly a year ago. And he just phoned up to say there's one coming available. And he said, how much would you be willing to pay? I'm like, what kind of a question is that? I'm terrible at that sort of thing.
That's top nest for you. So, a petrol station, high footfall, and they've got a massive banner at the fuel pump.
Well, it's an A5 thing, so it's like that. Anyway, he then said, normally we charge £10 a week,
£10 a week.
£40 a month.
Did you go?
I said, I need to talk to my co-partner.
Bloody right you do. £10 a week. See if you can get them down a bit.
Really? Oh, I'll let you phone him.
Okay.
You can do it man to man.
Okay.
What are you going to try for? 9?
I don't know. Oh, I'll have a think. Anyway, well done for handling that.
It's fine.
Great. More advertising.
He said people generally only leave his hoardings when they go out of business.
What did you say? Well, we'll only have a couple of weeks then.
I was like, it clearly works. I'm sign me up.
Yeah, we'll just take it for a couple of weeks. That'll be fine. Right, slightly sidetracked from the reviews side of things, but
I'd love to know other people's top tips. How to get the reviews.
yeah.
Top tips.
Well,
on
there's
getting
two stages,
reviews
isn't it?
out of people.
It's not hounding them and hounding them. It's just getting them to sit down and write a review.
I did once email a woman 3 times, only because she was over the moon. I delivered it with my dad on a Sunday
Yeah.
because you had to go up north, and
Did I?
you went to your dad.
Oh.
Yeah, and I delivered it on a Sunday. She was like, I can't believe, are you amazing? I must leave you a review. And she was so wanting to leave a review. And I was like, here's the link. And then nothing, here's the link. And then, 3 times. And I was like, okay, Michelle, give up now. Like,
Just wasn't interested.
she really wanted to, but just never got around
Just
to it.
couldn't do it.
Just couldn't do
Do you know,
it.
I'd love to write a review, but I just can't. I just can't do it. Sorry, just can't do it.
But people in small businesses support other people in small businesses.
They do.
We sold the Jag to some people who run a very successful pub.
Yeah.
And they said, we will leave you a review because we know how important reviews are. And
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah. No, it isn't.
I love those people.
No,
They get it.
That is important. And I leave reviews as well. I leave lots of reviews for lots of people.
I'm very good at writing reviews and testimonials for
Yeah,
people.
but what makes you write the review? This is the thing. What makes you go and write the review?
If it's really good, or I never ever write a bad review, but I think I might for my hotel in Birmingham.
Oh yeah, you got caught smoking in your
I
room the other night.
don't smoke.
Well,
I've
they
never
thought
smoked. I
differently.
got a knock at 7 in the morning going, the fire alarm's gone off, you must be smoking. And I'm like, you have no idea how ironic a question that is to me of all people.
We open the door.
Meanwhile, the smell of marijuana is
What do you call
wafting in the
this?
skylights.
That serves you right.
Oh,
Serves you right.
no hot water.
No, serves you right.
Serves me right, what?
Serves you right for
Leaving Devon.
picking the cheapest, nastiest hotel to go and stay in Birmingham. Nothing wrong with Birmingham, but You picked an absolute wrong one there, didn't you?
Well, I don't know. My friend who stayed in a very fancy hotel had the same issue with people in the room next door.
Michelle, we're getting sidetracked.
Yeah.
So are you going to write them a review?
Yeah.
You are? Because it was really that bad? But if it was average, or if it was even if it was good, would you write a review?
If it's great, I always write a review. And if I come across a really phenomenal member of staff, like I did in Turkey, I found the manager and I'm like, your member of staff's fantastic. They're brilliant. Yeah. So important. I love telling managers they've got great staff.
We could say, right, here's a key for your car. You ain't getting the second key until you write us a review. We'll post it to you on receipt of your review.
Or,
Thank you very much.
here's how we do it. We keep the gates locked, and then to unlock the gates, it's like in Traitors or something, they have to go through a series of clues, which involves writing a review, and then they're allowed out.
Usually, I think car dealers like to see the customers leave the premises as fast as possible.
That's true, actually.
And not have them standing around doing clues to get out in return of a review. Anyway, so that's that was our review issue. Not a long video, but I think reviews are bloody important. And
Yep.
as I say, we cocked up, and all of our eggs were in one basket. Now they cannot be in the other basket because they've all been eaten by the fox.
And this industry in particular, very low on trust, statistically speaking. Reviews have more power, and also a website. A lot of people comment on our website, and a lot of people go deep in their research of both of us. I've had people come in and go, you used to run this social enterprise. And I'm like, yes, I did, 13 years ago. So people research us. And we put stuff on our About Us page. But yeah, people do their due diligence.
They do. They look us both up, don't they? Yeah.
Someone knew about rugby with you, and we didn't know how.
Well, we had it on the web. It was on the website, wasn't it?
Oh no!
You wrote it.
No, didn't she work in?
I don't know.
She worked in something, and she was able to find out about your rugby career.
Was she?
Yeah, NHS or something.
NHS?
No, it wasn't NHS.
The RFU?
Yeah, maybe something like
Did
that.
she work for the RFU and knew about my rugby?
Yeah, someone knew about your rugby because they had insider intel.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Anyway,
if is that normal?
yeah, well, they do. They're people. I would certainly snoop. Anyway, chaps, short video, but just a midweek. Lightener, fresher. And
We're going to sell loads of cars now.
and we're going to ramp up our reviews. All right. Right, we must get on because that Kangoo is going to be hopping out the drive, hopefully with a bloody review in its pouch. All right,
Okay.
let's go. Latest, chaps.